Hello, this is Sarah from Turn Back Time, and this is day 31 of my 60-day Eating in Total Balance challenge. As I enter my second month of eating the perfect balance of protein, fat and carbs each day, I've realised there are no half measures to this endeavour. I joined a Facebook group where everyone is trying to do without sugar. But without the structure and the alternatives that the Zone diet gives, I don't think it's possible to stick to this nutrition plan. And all these people are completely at sea. People are saying, I want to not eat sugar, but I can't give up chocolate. Or can I do this if I just give up candy and sweets, but not cake? Or I absolutely can't give up diet soda, diet fizzy drinks. When I point out that zero drinks are full of not only real sugar, but 600 times stronger sugar in a single drop, they get very angry and demand if I'm going to take that away from them now too. But sugar is sugar, full stop. And how it wrecks almost every part of the body comes simply from the fact that it is sugar, whether it's white, brown, whether it's got toll, O's or dextrin attached to the end of its name. It's doing the same thing. The marketing industry know a good thing when they see it. If it has the words zero sugar on the front, people will buy it. And not just one packet, but many. And for their children too. But it's not zero sugar at all. And the drinks and foods that claim it should be banned. If it was cyanide, and it does seem to do a pretty similar job, albeit it might take a little bit longer, we wouldn't be saying, I don't want all the cyanide, but maybe a little bit of it. Or I don't care if the cyanide is there, but given another name. The food industry does have to dodge and dive our food preferences all the time. And when they get called out for one ingredient that could kill us, they just change the name. And then they run with that for a while until we suss that out too. It happened with BPA in water bottles. We realised it was disrupting the hormonal endocrine system, and a movement rose up against it. So the bottling industry created a substitute called BPS or BPF that didn't stray far from the original name. It also had almost the same structural compound as BPA, and researchers fear it's just as dangerous to our health. BPS was shown in one study to be far more toxic to the reproductive system than BPA, and that's exactly what's happened with sugar. Sugar in large amounts is dangerous, but highly refined sugar, 600 times sweeter than normal sugar, is also potentially lethal. It also ages you before it kills you by shortening the tips of your chromosomes. So what if you decide not to touch the zero drinks, but just to limit yourself to, say, 1 can of soda or 1 sweetened fizzy drink a day? Well, researchers from the University of California reckon that 1 can of soda a day knocks nearly 5 years off your lifespan. Does that sound like an excessive claim? Well, just look at this picture, showing a visual explanation of how much sugar is going into your body if you just allow yourself 1 fizzy drink, 1 can of soda a day for a month. Quite terrifying. Given what we know now about what sugar does to the body, losing just 5 years of life sounds quite generous. It really is all or nothing. I do sympathise with those trying to find an easier way. I think that without eating in balance and without replacement breads and sweets, which are in the book that accompanies this podcast series, without those it's so hard to give up sugar. Nigh on impossible maybe, the cravings would just become so overwhelming. But with balanced portion sizes and those replacements, it does become doable. I have no cravings now. I'm very aware my body is lighter, let alone slimmer. I think when you get to this point and you know how much you've had to concentrate, accommodate, focus to lose the weight you've lost already, you really can't see the point of repeating it all over again. So just keep trying out those replacement foods until they become your go-to, your normal, and you wouldn't dream of resorting to the shop-bought versions anymore. See you tomorrow.